So we gotta wait for some guys to come on, so we know it's working. Hey, what's up, everybody? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Hopefully you can hear us. They're watching you pick your teeth. You're on video here.
Only one people's on.
If you can hear me, please type in the chat box and say, Tony, we can hear you, because I do not know if this is working or if you can hear me or anything unless you type in the chat box, hey, Tony, I can hear you. So hit the like button if you could hear us, if you could see us, and let us know on the chat quickly. Is everything working? Video sound is good. Thank you, Kevin. Yo, yeah, I can hear you. Ronnie, thank you. Tony Vaz, we can hear and see you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, so quickly, I just wanted to show you a quick and easy DIY mod. Super easy, only takes 10 minutes to do your whole car or truck. You probably already know how to do this, but some people probably never done it. Maybe they thought about doing it. I'm doing it to my truck, all right? And then we will do a little bit of Q&A. This is the Auto Body Live today. Usually we do them around 8 p.m. Central, but thank you everybody for the feedback. Thank you, Jonathan. We're great. Thank you so much, everybody. Usually we do them about 8 o'clock Central time, but I have to go somewhere with my family tonight, and I can't make it on the later call. So I said, let's just do it right now instead of totally missing it or doing it tomorrow. I just wanted to keep it on Thursday and try to stay as consistent as possible. So thank you for that. Okay, so I'm gonna switch the camera here.
To me.
And let me, not to you. Okay, switch the camera here and just keep me posted. Let me know that you see this side of the screen. Okay, this side of the camera. You see the truck? Yes or no? Give me some feedback. My daughter is gonna read the comments to me, and if you see me. Do you guys see me? How does everything look? Looks
Yep.
good? Okay, great.
Yes.
So I ordered a pair of vent visors off eBay. I paid like $58 for it, which is a little pricey, I thought, but I said, hey, let me get them because I always wanted to put these on my cars. You know, they're really great, especially for SUVs or trucks to have these, even cars, I guess. So vent visor, they'll fit your car. Basically, just search it on eBay or Amazon, they'll fit your car. And this is what it is. It allows you to basically crack your window when it's raining, or if you just want to get some air in without water coming in. Very, very easy to put them in. So they actually go in between here, right after you open your window. So in the kit, they give you 4 of these. They give you the 2-way tape. It comes already pre-installed. Super easy. I'll show you how quick it is. They give you a Scotch-Brite and some alcohol. Since this is a brand new truck, I don't have to go crazy and degreasing and cleaning it really well, right? Obviously, if you had an older truck or a car, you'd want to make sure. So I got my Scotch-Brite pad. Now what we're gonna do is, I'll show you where we have to scuff quickly, okay? So right in between here is where it sticks on the outer side. So we're gonna get the Scotch-Brite. You guys seeing this okay, right? Give me some feedback. I wanna make sure this is all good, right? And we're just gonna scuff in this area. Takes literally a couple of minutes, okay? So scuff here, scuff all the way down this rail. Okay, you guys see it, great. Okay, and then we're gonna clean it with our little alcohol pad. Maya, can you please grab the video camera again for me?
Got it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna continue in here and scuff in here. We don't have to go crazy because it's rubber, you know, it's soft rubber. So that's pretty much it. I ran it across a couple of times. It took a little bit of, you know, grime out or rubber, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm gonna open up our alcohol pad. Okay, little pad here. And it's like I'm getting a shot, right? And I'm just gonna put my finger in here and just wipe it down. Super simple.
It's just like the car is getting a shot. Wiping its skin.
Yeah, wiping its skin for the shot. Okay? So cleaning it Okay, now of course you want to let that evaporate and dry off. In the meantime, I will peel off this two-way tape here.
Why? It looks nice.
No, this is what sticks it.
Oh.
Okay, so we need to peel it off. And this comes pre-installed, guys. You don't even have to put this two-way tape on. Sometimes it's a challenge to take it off, but...
You want me to do it?
I got it. You're holding the camera for me so everybody can see.
Yeah, right, that's true. 27 people watching.
Oh man, this
28.
This one's tough to take off. Just make sure you get in the video here. God, this is really tough. Let me try it on this side. It's funny because the other ones that I did, they came off so easy.
What? My nails are good. Let me try this way.
Hold on. You're taking a video, so just concentrate on the video. Somebody just called me and...
Sorry, my dad says sorry people because somebody was calling him, so I just pushed that red button.
Okay, we gotta do the other side now.
And it might be really hard to do it.
Okay, so we got the two-way tape off. Okay, it's nice and sticky. Okay, now all we do is, do you have a good view? You wanna?
Yeah, I have a perfect view.
Okay, so we just basically slip it in. Okay, it's dry now. It just slips in between. Do you see that? You want to get a close up?
No, this guy, Thomas Herberg says I love this guy.
Okay,
Which is you.
Can you step on the stool, please?
Got it.
Okay, guys, here's how easy it is. And make sure you could get out of the zoom, okay?
Alright.
So, look, guys, it just slips in here, right? And then you slip it in up here, right?
Simple.
And once you got a good slip, you just push up this way, right? Push up, because you want that two-way tape to stick. And I know I had to park under a tree the other day, which I didn't want to, but it was the only parking stall, and I got bird poop all over my truck. So I gotta wash it, and I didn't want to wash it before the video because everything would have got wet, and I didn't want this area to be wet. So that's that. So now I'm gonna just roll up the window quick. Keep the video on it, Maya.
Got it. Somebody says you guys rock. You got a great little helper, which is me. I'd put something like this on my car.
Okay, here we go.
Alright.
So,
Woo. Works great, Dad.
so that's pretty much it. When you roll your window up, it actually helps press it and set in place. So that's pretty much it. Super simple. It really only took 2 minutes a window. You could see I already did the front. And I like these because they're not super wide. They're still low pro to the truck's frame. If you look at it this way, you know, not bad at all. And it was a $58 I paid on eBay. Quick mod. Now when it rains out and I don't want the AC on, I could easily just crack a window, right, while I'm cruising along and get some fresh air in the car without worrying about water. You know, even sometimes you're washing your windows a lot, you got your windows down. Some cars, you'll get the water going in. Like I remember one of my Beamers, the water used to drip in. And that's just, it's a pain in the butt because it gets onto the inside over here. And you're like, you know, crap, I got to wipe it. I got to dry it off. You know, you guys ever get that? I've had that many, many times. So that's pretty much it. Quick and easy mod that you could do at, you know, to your truck, to your home, and whatever. You know, yeah, they look great. Flush with the truck. That's what I actually liked. So if you guys like this, I'm in no way affiliated with the brand, but it's called Vent Visor, the original Vent Visor. And I just picked it up for the 2016-2017 Tacoma double cab. And it's a pretty good fit. I mean, excellent fit, actually. You know, and it's a low pro version. I did some reviews on it. Not reviews. I looked up reviews, and this was kind of the best review. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to do quick auto body Q&A, I am all up for that for the next 10 minutes or so. If you want to do that, we can go ahead and do it. If not, I will call it a day and you guys can get on your way. So Juan says AutoZone has them. So guys, AutoZone has them. I just ordered mine on eBay because I'm lazy. I don't like driving around. I just check online and order it online. Question, I want to know about paintless dent removal. What do you think about it? I think paintless dent removal is awesome. But I also think that it's another specialized skill. You know, you need to know what you're doing with paintless dent removal, and you need to have the tools, and you need to put in time and practice. So that's not my forte. It's not my specialty. I haven't put in much time with it. I've tested it out years ago with some friends' tools, but I just never had the patience to really get into PDR. I think you need a lot more patience. How long to wait to color sand and buff on fresh paint? John, it really, your time frames can really depend. It really depends, because if you're in a shop situation where you're working at a body shop, you guys are banging jobs over and over, right? In and out, in and out. So you're gonna wanna use speed clears and fast reducers on some jobs, and you could color sand most 90% of the clears out there, or maybe 95% of the clears out there, you could color sand and buff the next day. So if you really wanted to, you could color sand and buff the next day, considering that you mixed it properly, that you had the correct mixture. Because if you put a little less hardener in it when you were supposed to put a quart of hardener per gallon, and you only put half a quart by mistake, making a mistake, then your paint's gonna take longer to cure because you didn't put enough hardener in it, right? So assuming that you put the correct amount of hardener activator in your clear coat, you could color sand and buff the next day. But personally, I like to wait at least a week to 2 weeks to sand my cars down for color sanding and buffing, to give the clear coat a time to cure. And there's no end time. You can color sand and buff a car a year later, 2 years later, be perfectly fine. Okay, so that's that. Go ahead, type in the chat. We can keep going, and be mindful that as you guys type in the chat, I only see room for 3 chats here. So as they come up, they disappear, and they're only on for like 5 or 6 seconds, so I gotta read them quick. So go ahead and type them in, and I'll catch them and go through some of the Q&A right now. No problem, John. So yeah, if you wanna buff the next day, you can, absolutely. Some clear coat speed clears, you could buff 6 hours later. 6 to 8 hours later. I've been using a 1.3 tip for clear, and it doesn't seem to be flowing. Honestly, 1.3, 1.4 tip is perfect for automotive refinishing. So I do not think it's your tip size. I think it's probably the clear coat, your mixture, and how you're laying it on. You're probably too far from the panel. You're probably not laying it on enough. Do you know what I mean? You're not laying your clear coat on enough. Thank you, appreciate it, guys. Let me do this for a second and give you a little less close-up view so you're not looking up my nose, maybe. Okay, so we got a little farther view here. I'm scared to get runs. Well, it's better to have runs than to have a dry paint job, because if your paint job is too dry looking and it's not flowing on, you're gonna have a problem color sanding and buffing it out. Assuming you have enough clear coat on the panel, you could fix it and color sand and buff it. But if you don't have enough clear on it, you're gonna have to sand it down or re-clear it. So I would rather put too much clear or run it than not enough clear. But the best way to see your paint job is when you're clearing it, right? You need to just see how it's laying on. You don't want to just psh and just stay. You're only going to get a run if you're like, psh, what? Who is somebody calling me? Psh, what? You know what I mean? You want to clear coat and just use the light and see how it's laying on. See, it has to be coming on glossy. Take your time and go slow. Lay it on. Make sure that clear is getting on there. Okay? So that's my input there. Guys, let me ask you a question. I'm still in the process of launching the new auto body and paint store. What kind of products would you like to see there? Sandpapers, masking tape? Put that question in again, please. I just missed it. Sandpapers, masking tape, clear coats. What kind of products are you guys looking for so I can stock them for you? Go ahead, type in the chat again because I can't. It just disappears. House of Color products only. I like House of Color. I use a lot of House of Color. Air guns. What about air guns? Type in the full question, please. And yeah, guys, I'm so sorry I didn't have a chance to send a broadcast email to the VIP subscriber list. I just went live on the fly on my phone here and just wanted to just get it done. I just didn't have time to do that because I got to run out. What is the best rubbing compound for color sanding? Well, there are many different kinds. Currently, I am using Auto Magic. I don't know if you see it, but it's in there. Okay, Auto Magic abrasive meter high. This is really good stuff. It says high, but it's not. When you don't feel the pits in it. It's a very smooth compound, and this is a very good fast cutting compound. Okay, and you can buff over 15, 2,000, 3,000 with this, and then you go over it with the swirl mark remover, perfect it. But I'm actually in the process, like I said, we're going to be making new videos this summer where we're going to be eliminating the wool pads altogether. No more wool for buffing. We're going to be using solely foam. I'm going to tell you why. But the only downside to using foam is you could burn your paint a little quicker with a foam pad. That's the only downside. So take it slow. You're going to have to lower down your RPMs when buffing. And take your time. And I'm going to make step-by-step videos, slow videos, and showing you exactly how to do it with foam pads. Would you guys like that? So that's what I plan to do this summer. What kind of clear is good for customers that's not too pricey but will still look decent? I like PPG shop line, decent price, overall a good clear coat. What do you mean when say to apply pressure to slide hammer when pulling dents? Well, when you're doing that, okay, this is a perfect example because I have some pins welded on right here. Let me switch this. So here is my puller, okay? And this is the lock here. Okay, you open it and then you close it. So you have to keep pressure on it or else it'll slip off. So you open it, okay, you open this wheel here because the wheel is what grabs the pin. Okay, so you put this in like this. Okay, you have to pull this, and then you have to keep pressure on this handle pulling outward. Okay, so it doesn't slip off. Because if you don't keep pressure on this, okay, like what I'm doing now, watch. I'm keeping pressure on this just a little, and then you want to hammer this. Because if you don't, look what happens. As soon as I go in, it just stops, comes right off. Right? You need pressure on the wheel. Okay, as soon as you have it lock like that, okay, now it's tight. It's not gonna slip off the truck. I'm actually moving the truck right now. You see it? Okay, and then you work the slide hammer to pull. But as soon as you let go, as soon as you give off, see, it comes right off. So that's what I mean. Hey, finally I am live. Woohoo! Awesome. So here's Maya. Maya is, let's show a quick demo. I am awesome, Furs. Okay, quick demo. Let's do some, there you go. Awesome.
What?
I don't know, you're doing, like, go ahead, do it. What do you use that power cut by Auto Magic for? Just curious because I'm a detailer. For color sanding and buffing. For taking out 2,000 grit sand marks. Are you gonna do some flips and twirls or anything or no?
Yeah. Okay, let me just go all the way here. I'm gonna run to you.
Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa, super cool.
That's one thing I can do.
Okay. Well, guys, I want to say thank you for getting on. Any VIPs on right now? And you never answered my questions about the store and the products. Have you ever heard of Roops 21 long throw, and what do you think about that buffer? First time live. Awesome, awesome, awesome. VIP. Great, guys. You guys are rock stars. Awesome. To just paint a mirror, is aerosol okay? We need the products that you use. Okay, aerosol 1K, unless you get the 2K style. I've seen that product at SEMA. It's just hard to get. Not very easy to get that product. But eventually, as everything evolves, I want to add more products, and I want to have those aerosol cans for you too. Those are really cool. But for doing single stage, 1K on mirrors, I would, if you can, I would do it in a 2K clear coat. What's up, VIP Harlan? Tony, what's the on? I missed your chat. It just disappeared. So I would, as best as possible, use the best clear coats. I still need to finish out this pinstripe. I want to add the thin line here, and also do the other side. I didn't do the other side yet. Take a look. I'm driving around with one side pinstriped. Just haven't had the time. I put the visors on. They look awesome. And what else are we getting? I ordered a set of mud guards. Okay, but the mud guards didn't come in yet. And I did the grill, if you guys noticed. What I want to do next is actually put the hood scoop on. Put a TRD Pro hood on it. I'm trying to see if I can get a fiberglass one. I've got a car, and after watching videos, I can't help the orange peel, swirl marks, color sanding and buffing. Yes, you want to color sand and buff it. I have step-by-step videos in VIP across multiple projects that show you how to do that. Check out the Mazda Miata project. Just a lot of the cars we do that on. So just check out the full projects. Toward the end, the finishing series, there is step-by-step videos on color sanding. I've repaired a few dents with Bondo, leveled everything. However, I didn't prime the metal and it rusted. Well, what I would do is basically make sure you resand to get that rust out, resand to get the rust out, then reprime it. And if you feel like you need to do more body work, of course, you'd want to scuff that and then do your body work, your skin on it if you need more Bondo or whatever it is. But a little bit of surface rust, just get it clean again and reprime it. Not really a big deal. Okay, primer, guys, is not a sealer. You don't want to prime your bodywork and drive around for 6 months. It's not a sealer from the elements. Okay, primer is good, max a couple of weeks outside in the rain or exposed. Max. You don't want to leave it out for months, okay? Even if you leave it out for weeks, 2-3 weeks, you're going to want to come in, sand it down, check it. If it looks like it needs to be recoated, recoat it, not recode. And lay another coat, like I said, if you have to, and sand it and paint it. Paint is a sealer. What primer is good used to fill? Well, you could use any kind of 2K filler primer. I've been using the Evercoat polyester filler primer, which is this stuff right here. It's super thick, by the way, and you're going to have to use at least a 2.2 tip. Well, a 2.0 at least. Feather Fill by Evercoat. Feather Fill by Evercoat. Okay, and a basic Euro primer, a basic filler primer will do the same thing. And it'd be a little easier to cut down. That stuff, that's hard stuff. This is hardcore. This is for filling like 80 grit scratches if you want to do that, which I don't recommend. I like to prime over max coarseness, 150 grit, but I like to even cut it down further to at least 220, 280, and then put my primer on top of that, because I just don't like filling so much scratches. I would rather take another couple of minutes, and I'm out of stock. Take a couple of minutes and just cut your filler down a little bit more, get it a little bit more smoother, and then going over with a 2K filler primer. Okay. I'm in the process of working with a supplier that's gonna get a good 2K primer. I'm gonna start testing it out on the truck that I have in the back. And if you like it, you can also get some of that stuff from the store. So I'm slowly gonna be adding products like paints, not really paints, primers, clear coats, filler primers, body filler to the store. The only issue is hazmat, and that's a big issue right now for me because they charge some crazy prices on shipping for hazmat. So it really, I don't know if it's going to be even worth doing it, but I want to do it because I know a lot of you guys out there are looking for what products to use. Like if I'm using things and they work, you guys want to use the same stuff, right? And just make things happen and get the job done, basically. Yes, you can buy them from me. Very, very soon. I'm working on the store. It's going to be launching very, very soon. We're going to have new spray guns. I hope, like I said, when I went to SEMA in November, my intentions of going there were, of course, to check out the cool cars and network. And I met a lot of people there, and I want to get these products to you. I met people all over. And the thing is once you meet so many people there when you go to events, but you don't always connect again. You know, even if you got that relationship, sometimes it's just hard to get in touch with people. Like I've been trying to get in touch with this clear coat guys, and we've had like a back and forth since December. But like it seems like they don't want to do business. So it's like if you don't want to do business, you don't want me to help promote your product and sell more of your clear coats, then what the hell are you at SEMA for? Why are you there showcasing your product? So I still have other guys that I want to deal with the clear coats. But again, the next issue is hazmat. So still working on it. But slowly we want to start adding products for you guys in the auto body area where you can come to a one-stop shop and get the good stuff and know that that's the stuff that you need to get the job done. You know, so that's the plan. And the plan is also for me to be using all of those products, right? I'm not going to list or sell anything at the store that I don't use. Like the spray guns, I use them, right? Everything that we stock and sell, I am going to use. I'm going to make certain specific videos using all of that stuff. So you guys know that it's proven that it works. These are the results, right? The results will speak for themselves. And so that's the goal. You guys liking that? Does that sound good? What is the best way to repair rust? Give me some feedback on what I just said so I know. The best way to repair rust is to grind the rust spot down. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Treat it with water and vinegar, 50-50 mixture. Kill the rust. You can cut that section out and weld a new patch in, or you could weld stainless steel right above it, right over it. And that's another reason why I'm looking for a classic project, because I want to add more step-by-step sheet metal videos to VIP. It's been long overdue. And, you know, I want to show you more demo of my favorite spot welding machine right here. It's the Lenko spot welder. You can buy them for about $900 right now. But my dad and myself have made tens of thousands of dollars with this machine repairing rust. Just doing custom rust repair. My dad was an expert in rust repair in Hawaii. He was probably one of the only one guys on the whole entire island out of 1 million people who did this rust repair. All he would do is repair people's rust holes. Like some people would have rusted out quarter panels, a hole over here, windshield leakage, rust all around, and repair those. And that's all he would do. and he would just put a light coat of body filler on it, and they would take that to a body shop to finish it and have it done. His expertise was basically rust repair, and I did a lot of it. And I learned so much over the years, but I just have never been in contact with a lot of rusted cars. So I've done a few, but not many lately, because it's just I'm not dealing with rusted out cars. So that's why I'm looking for a classic with some rust. Not a lot, but some rust that I can show step-by-step examples of how it's done and why you want to use stainless steel versus galvanized steel. Okay, number one, the rust will not come back on that patch, of course, because it's stainless steel. And you don't need to grind the surface of stainless steel. You could weld it right on. With galvanized, you have to grind both sides of that steel so you can weld it without it popping, because you can't weld galvanized steel because it'll pop because of the galvanized on it. I'm sure you guys get that, but that's that. Anyway, it's Tony from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. I want to say thank you for getting on tonight. I got to run. We've been on for about 30 minutes so far. And yeah, send me an email, send me some photos. I will get to them when I get to them. It's not guaranteed. I get hundreds of emails every single day. So if it will get to my support girl. If it's urgent, tell them to forward it to me, and I can check that out for you. All right. If you want to learn more about auto body, click the link right above on this video here, where you can download a free 85-page auto body and paint manual. Also, check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com to learn more about DIY auto body repair and how you could work on your own cars, save thousands, and do your own complete paint jobs. All right, it's Tony. Hit the like before you head out, and I'll see you guys on next week. Hope you enjoyed the quick little demo that we did on the visors. Pretty cool and quick mod that you can do. And I love you all. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I will see you on next week, maybe even sooner, because I could do these live so much easier, maybe even sooner. All right? Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Exposure. Harlan, thank you guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And keep smiling. And I will see you when I see you within the next week or so, maybe sooner. Ciao. Good night. Bye-bye.